Hello, everybody. Let me bring myself to stage and take down this iconic intro here. So you see the virtual tour background and you hear the virtual tour music, and then there is me. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is 1 minute after 11 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. Glad to have all of you here in the building. All right, so let's do what we do because we do definitely have a lot to talk about this morning. Good Lord Jesus. Okay, here we go. So, Young Miami is showing us, and this comes to us from me, not me, take it from the Jasmine brand. Young Miami is showing us just how much she's bringing from her popular Carisha Please brand. Let's just say she's rich. $1 million in sale this month, 18,930 orders. So, meanwhile, healthcare workers and educators are struggling to pay their rent. That sells. What's the monthly profit? Believing money is the only aesthetic of success is what has failed the majority of us. God takes care of fools and babies. Taxes going to eat that up. That is facts. This is how the IRS gets them every time. You don't have to prove anything to fans or haters, but the IRS comes around when you call. This is a call. Stop sharing your finances on social media. Most people don't have it, so they don't even want you to have it. Evil eye is very real. Be mindful. Ooh, okay. Some of y'all are ucking haters in these comments. It's sad. We're doomed. Who's hating on Carisha though? Who's hating on Carisha though? That's kind of what I want to know. Because listen, $1 million in sales is sales, right? Hey, Colton James, welcome in. Glad to have you here. $1 million is sale. $1 million in sales is $1 million in sales. Hey, Story B, welcome in. How was the basketball game? I hope it was good. We had a wonderful time last night. We covered 90 Day Fiance Single Life and did some hot topics. So good to see you, beautiful, this morning. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let's see. I totally agree. Real bad. Oh no, poor Diddy side piece. Shake my damn head. Pathetic. Oh no. There's some jealous poor folks in this last generation of hate and envy. This is why they remain stagnant all their life. Is sad. After all we've been through, we still can't be happy for someone who looks like us to succeed. I bet these same haters, rather, what they were trying to say, congratulate Taylor Swift. Honestly, sometimes I dislike some of the skin folks as much as I dislike other folks. This is sick. This is sad and sickening. Okay, first of all, to all of those people, okay, and to Octavia underscore the realtor. No one is hating on a black woman making it. What we're hating on is the fact of you're able to talk about this, but yet you can't talk about your sugar daddy, P. Diddy, and these sexual assault allegations. So no one is hating on Carisha. And apparently 68 people liked it. Y'all 68 people need some help. Really, no one's hating on Carisha. Not to mention, she posted this. If you post it in the public sphere, it has the right to be talked about. This is a Shopify screenshot, so she had to make a product to sell. She had to have had a product to sell to make that. Probably her card game, not the actual podcast. Damn. Why y'all hating on this lady? It's too early. Let's use this as motivation. Exactly. Haters never prosper. It's definitely a blessing blocker. LOL. Okay, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Crazy how far having no skills can get you. She's showing the gross pay, not the net pay. That's true, because the net pay is what happens after taxes are taken out. So y'all, she does have a brand. Okay, so listen, we are fair on this channel. Okay, so I did not know this, but right here, Risha Roulette is a drinking game. Apparently, I did not have this. Game night essentials, and then she's got clothing here. Did not know. Okay, now see, this is oh my god, what is that damn brand? Um, what is that brand? Hang on, y'all. Von Dutch. Yeah, that's Von Dutch. I'm gonna show you how. Because you know what? That can. Ooh, Carisha. Carisha, beautiful. I don't know what you've done here. or to use some phrases from a cartoon character, I don't know you've done it, but I know you've done it. So let me bring up some images here. Let me bring this on down because this is quite interesting. So y'all see that real bad thing, right? Okay. So this right here, I want you to see that. Okay, let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. So you see the real bad camo, right? You see that, right? Y'all ready for this? This is sad, Carisha. This is really, really sad. You couldn't come up with nothing original. I mean, you couldn't come up with nothing original. Like at all. Like at all. Y'all, does that not look like this? Come on now, Carisha. Really? 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 Do y'all see the two? Do y'all see the two resemble? So, come on. That and this. Come on now, Carisha. Child, okay. Yeah, I know that they love her down south, and listen, I'm not hating on the woman. I'm not. I'm just pointing out things. But y'all see how that looks similar, right? Carisha, be careful. Because Von Dutch is known for a lot. Von Dutch was a brand in the 2000s. Literally, it's the same font, the exact same font, like that versus this. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all can decide for yourselves on what you want to believe, but Carisha, be an original, please. Just okay. Oh Lord Jesus! All right, let's roll on because this is not the only thing that Carisha is talking about, y'all. Okay, this is not the only thing that she's talking about. So, according to Hip Hop DX, Young Miami takes aim at academics or Wackademics as he is actually named or actually known rather. She's taken her beef with Wackademics to wax, firing a direct shot at him on a sip of a new song. On Saturday, January 13th, a video surfaced on social media showing the City Girl previewing an unreleased track at a nightclub. While animatedly rapping along with the lyrics, Miami calls the internet personality a itch and questions his penchant on speaking on women. Wackademics, you a itch while you speaking on women, she spits over a hard-hitting beat. Young Miami later shared the snippet on her own Twitter page and wrote yams with hand over mouth. So here it is here. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay. See. Ooh. Why can't it just play just to play? Hang on, y'all. I'm going to try to see if I can find it here. Okay. All right, so we're going to share this tab. Okay, here we go. So here's the song. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Me put on your knees, standing on business. Academics, you a bitch, right? Speaking on women. Well, that was said. That was definitely said by Young Miami. The two have been going at for quite some time. Back in 2022, Academics threw the first proverbial punch when he referred to Young Miami as Diddy's side chick after the bad boy boss who she was dating at the time woke up the child with another woman. By the way, the young lady is beautiful and the child is beautiful as well. So listen, is it right for men to just spread their seed anywhere, everywhere? No, it's not. But children did not ask to be here. So I think if children are in the world, let's wish the best for them because they did not ask to be here. Amen. Um, The Carisha Please star fired back on Twitter, right? I'm nobody's side itch. Let's make that clear on this good Monday. Don't come second to no itch. Wacademics, my name ain't Dick, so keep it out your mouth. Ooh. You the type of N my uncle would be doing like sentences for itch, ish, in. Months later, the pair exchanged more verbal blows after Whack called Miami a one-trick pony and claiming that Pimp and Miss are only talent. The rapper responded via Instagram comment, calling the Jamaican-born Mia personality a baddie boy, which is Jamaican slang for homosexual. Academics and Young Miami got into it again this past October after the podcaster ridiculed the City Girls over first week sales of their album Raw. I talked to almost the head of the RII. They told me this ish went 15 times plastic. So the Recording Industry Association of America, I think that's what. But anyway, that's the association that tells how many times you have had spins, how many sales, and things like that, how many units you sold. Waxa, the project which debuted at number 117 on the Billboard 200 after reportedly selling 10,000 units in its opening week. They said, Whack, this is the first triple plastic certification we've given out. He said the last time they dropped a record, it went to double styrofoam, but now we gotta go plastic. He continues, so they basically says like a fast food or paper or plastic. Listen, these two are now horrendous. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The City Girls wave has fizzled out musically. With all due respect, JT, you are clearly the talented one of the two. If I'm you, I jump ship now. You gotta do the Sway Lee. I'm out of there. Peace, two fingers, I'm out. Miami hit back. You ain't about the the game. Um, then pussy in, shut up, please. Academics does not respond to Young Miami's latest jab. Well, first of all, Wacademics has his mouth in too many things, right? And she's sick of him, absolutely. So y'all, so Young Miami tweeted something about Wacademics, right? And by the way, apparently Armand Wiggins and her were in a club, and because of that engagement, apparently Armand Wiggins was mute. Now I don't know the details. Okay, I stay in my own business unless I see what's going on. But this right here, y'all should see it. So Young Miami tweeted, "Hey, Spotify, Twitch, and YouTube." So that's who she tweeted: Spotify, Twitch, and YouTube because of the picture I'm about to show. Okay, now, oh Lord, Lord. Okay, so trigger warning to everybody. I'm just gonna let y'all know that now. Okay. DJ Wacademic speaks on sex with underage girls. There's no difference between 21 and 17. So, so y'all give me one moment. DJ Academics 2117. Okay. Hang on. DJ Academics underage girls. Okay. Y'all give me a moment as I find this. So Young Miami tweeted at Spotify, Twitch, and YouTube that this piece of ish needs to be down. I'm going to find the audio because I think it's important for y'all to know. Let's see here. Hang on, y'all. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay.
More moisture. And there's no other skin I want to be in.
Now, wait a minute. Social media is currently in an uproar due to audio circulating of DJ Academics speaking on being intimate with women of a certain age. It's tea time here at So You Know. No stranger to controversy, DJ Academics is at the center of it once again after audio circulated of him speaking about sleeping with women who are underage. In the clip, Academics specifically says there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17. Ooh. In the full audio, Academics further explains his theory regarding having sex with young women and also those who are under the age of 18. Here's a clip.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor.
Yep, hang on, go back. I'm sorry, y'all. Hang on.
Now, wait a minute. Social media is currently in an uproar due to audio circulating of DJ.
There we go. Sorry, y'all.
Or 17. Ooh. In the full audio, Academics further explains his theory regarding having sex with young women and also those who are under the age of 18. Here's a clip.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor.
As expected, social media was brutal in response to his statements. Many called out his thought process and labeled him a sexual predator and a pedophile. However, there were others who believed that his comments were taken out of context. In a new stream on his YouTube channel, Academics said the comment is 8 years old. It was taken out of context. The original conversation was in light of Kylie Jenner and Tiger's relationship at the time. Kylie was 17 and Tiger was 24. Act proceeded to state people within that age range who are in college don't really see a difference because it's assumed they were all born around the same time. He went on to explain that while his commentary sounded wild, he was not trying to promote dating underage girls. Instead, he was pointing out that students feel comfortable dating regardless if they know a person's age, so long as they attend the same school. Folks went back and forth in the comments regarding his response to the backlash, with some saying it doesn't matter because he said what he said, and were comparing him to the likes of R. Kelly. Roomies, do y'all think Academics was simply misunderstood, or are you keeping your eye on him around college campuses? Roommates, thanks for watching TSR So You Know of the week. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Keep watching So You Know.
So, that was the audio of Wackademics saying this. Now, even though it's 8 years ago, right? He still said it, right? And right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't care. So, excuse me, y'all. So this is according to New Hot Hip Hop. And like the clip said, it was in reference to 24-year-old Tiger dating 17-year-old Kylie Jenner. Now, personally, it doesn't matter, right? And this is what it says here. It just kind of means one is a minor, one's not minor. But listen, I will say I adopted this rule, which I think is fine. I said, listen, as long as a chick got college ID, she's getting, I don't care if she's 17, I don't care if she's 17 and a half, I don't care if she just turned 17, she's going to get this D. The clips swiftly circulated online, and it didn't take Wackademics but a few hours to return for explanation. What I was trying to say is that either you're 21 or 20, right? And someone is 17, like this is on the college dynamic, because putting 4 years of kids together, just like they do in high school, I said there's usually not much of a difference. When you're in college, they don't really see a difference. I still believe in that. He said that there are certainly people in college who act like kids, and that's not clear who he's speaking about. Then Wackademics then reiterate his controversial statement and double down on it, saying that he still believes that. However, that's on college level. He claimed also speaking about not asking girls their ages when you're in college or high school. As long as they go to your school, bro, you do not ask, he said repeatedly. It's not that you want anyone underage, you just assume. So that's why I'm saying if it ends up being like that, it's like, yeah, it's not the type, it's not what you want to do type ish, but it's like, I don't look at someone's trying to deliberately look for kids. Contextually, DJ Wackademics also added his comments were pulled from a video he did 8 years ago about Tiger, who was 24, dating 17-year-old Kylie Jenner. So, and this explanation has only further intensified the pushback. So, honestly, tell you the truth of all of this, I think Wackademic should shut his mouth. I really do, because listen, even though P Diddy's going through it rather right now with all these lawsuits, that doesn't mean P Diddy don't know people who can take care of him immediately. Saucy Santana flamed his behind so bad, so damn bad. I mean, Wackademic should just shut up for his own good. Because guess what? He's going to meet his opponent and he's not going to make it out the fight. So, anyway, that is that. So this next story here, let me make sure that I get the right thumbnail here. Y'all, we got a lot going on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Champagne is next. All right. So I don't know if y'all knew about this, but allegedly Champagne sales dipped. A research group called Comité Champagne, which represents more than 16,000 farmers who grow grapes for wine and 320 companies that make champagne, shared in a new report that the total shipments of the bubbly from France last year dropped to 299 million bottles. That's 8.2% less than 2022. In 2022, sales went up 33%, shipping 325 million bottles to the U.S. Are y'all coming back in the champagne? People out here buying groceries because in 2023 we need something than champagne. You know what? That's no less detected. We were fighting for our lives, wasn't itch to celebrate. So many black individuals with Prosecco companies, we moved our purchases accordingly. That is true. There are a lot of black people that are getting into the champagne industry, especially with Prosecco. I think Issa Rae has Prosecco as well. We were celebrating the struggle. They're drinking Prosecco now. As for me, pass me the Corvo Cloutier. Dear American people are depressed, okay? That's because we drink Cava and Prosecco. Because if y'all not count that your calculation, then yeah, I can see that dead. But if y'all count Prosecco and Cava, I'll call that cap. Because I know me personally, I've contributed to at least 3% of the Cava Prosecco consumption in this country. As a matter of fact, I'm actively contributing right now. I like that one. So listen, I like me a good mimosa in the morning. I like me a good, champagne. But I mean, still like 299 million bottles is still good to me. That's just what I think. But anyway, so yeah, that's that on that. All right. Next story for y'all. Listen. Man, I've never been to a brunch before, but let me tell you something. I would love to go sometime. And look, let there be the right thickie in the right white dress with white toes on and some curly afro or some hair that looks right on her. Drinking mimosa. Listen, that mimosa won't be the only thing drunk at that brunch, okay? Let's roll on. I need to shut my mouth. I say too damn much. Before we move on, I want to give some love to Swamp Talk with Louisiana Chick 318. Last night, it was a great time. It was just supposed to be an open panel, and I was the only one that came up. And yes. And like I said, that wouldn't be the only thing drunk at the brunch. That wouldn't be the only thing drunk at the brunch. Okay, so listen. But I need to stop. But no, me and Swamp Talk with Louisiana Chick 318 definitely had a really good time. And it became an interview. I never really given an interview to any content creator before, but I just kind of rolled with it. It was a wonderful time. Listen. I don't start none, but I will finish something. Yes, Lord, praise Him, hallelujah. I need to stop. But no, y'all go check out Swamp Talk with Louisiana Chick 318. It really was a good interview, and we were vibing back and forth. Okay, we were vibing back and forth, and yes, I acted a fool on her channel too. See, here's the thing about me. I truly believe that even though you may feel like you're too much to deal with, there's always someone out there that's willing to take all of you on. Okay, so just keep being yourself. Okay, and just one step at a time, one day at a time. All right, so listen. Mimosas are heavy and thick with flavor. Waffles are full and thick with flavor. Pancakes are full. So like I don't know if anybody ever liked the skinny waffle or a skinny pancake, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, let's roll on. I'm doing too much. So JetBlue and Spirit, they were supposed to merge, and I'm gonna give the background on this merger before I tell you what actually happened. So here we go. This comes to us from the Wall Street Journal. Let me share this tab. Okay. Journal for that great context there. And so now we get to this story right here, which could story be told us about here. Judge blocks JetBlue and Spirit merger and win for U.S. antitrust efforts. A federal judge on Tuesday blocked the JetBlue Airways effort to merge with low-cost rival Spirit Airlines, handing the Biden administration a significant victory in its effort to preserve competition in a key industry that critics say has grown too concentrated. In his 113-page decision, U.S. District Judge William J. Young wrote that while a combined JetBlue and Spirit could put pressure on the big four airlines that dominate the industry, will hurt consumers who rely on Spirit's low airfares. All the videos of Spirit of that, the plane don't work and you gotta pay for this and you gotta pay for that. Come on now. Come on. He knows that when Spirit enters a market, rival airlines reduces their prices by 7% to 11% on average, and JetBlue were permitted to gobble up Spirit at least as proposed. It will eliminate one of the airline industry's few primary competitors that provides unique innovation and price discipline. Young wrote words, yet the merger will likely incentivize JetBlue to further abandon its roots as a maverick low-cost carrier. On Twitter, President Biden wrote, "Capitalism without competition isn't capitalism, it's exploitation. Today's ruling is a victory for consumers everywhere who want lower prices and more choices." Attorney General Merrick Garland echoed that sentiment. Today's rule is a victory for tens of millions of travelers who would have faced higher fares and fewer choices had the proposed merger between JetBlue and Spirit been allowed to move forward, he said in a statement. JetBlue and Spirit said in a joint statement that they disagreed with the rule and were considering the next steps. "We continue to believe that our combination is the best opportunity to increase much needed competition and choice by bringing low fares and great service to more customers in more markets while enhancing our ability to compete with the dominant U.S. carriers." The airline said the Biden administration has aggressively challenged mergers in key industries it thinks have become too concentrated. So, for example, y'all heard Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery trying to merge. That probably won't happen because they want diversity in the marketplace, but also too, diversity versus money. Art and commerce is the biggest battle in the world. Same thing with access and influence versus financials, and the power that comes from having the financials. While its antitrust challenges have been met with mixed results, it has prevailed in both challenges it has made in involving the airline industry. Both cases involve JetBlue. Previously, the Justice Department successfully filed suit to block an alliance between JetBlue and American Airlines, a merger that was approved in the waning days of 45's administration. That has not stopped airlines from seeking to merge. In December, Hawaiian Airlines announced that they reached a $1.9 billion deal to buy Hawaiian Airlines. The Justice Department has not indicated whether it will challenge that transaction. Alaska Airlines says Young's ruling will have no impact on its merger plans. Lord Jesus. So here is some context here from Yahoo Finance. Here we go.
Well, that brings me exactly to my next question, Helene. What comes next here? Is this
okay?
the
All
end
good,
of this
beautiful.
merger
Love you.
story?
I'll be here. Love your story. I'll be still here. Hey, Rhonda, welcome in.
And if not, how are these names going to move forward?
Yeah. So yes, it's the end of this merger for the time being. We expect that JetBlue will consider leasing in aircraft or placing an aircraft order for aircraft, so it can grow organically, although it will take years to do what Spirit could have done for them. For Spirit, however, we think they've got bigger issues. If you look at their income statement, look at their balance sheet, they just raised $419 million in cash by doing sale leaseback transactions on their aircraft, and they have had a lot of unencumbered assets that they were able to mortgage. But when airlines have cash flow problems, it kind of argues when you raise a lot of capital for going into Chapter 11 sooner rather than later if you're going to provide your own debtor in possession financing, which is what we think Spirit will do. So Madison, from a timeline perspective, we expect Spirit to reach out to others between now and March 1st. And then we don't expect other airlines to step up, primarily because the DOJ would probably block any merger at this point for them. And then we expect that they'll file for Chapter 11 sometime during the second half of the year. And then we think, if even that late, I mean, they may do it sooner rather than later. And then we think that the lessors have no reason to negotiate lower lease terms, which is what would happen in bankruptcy. They may wind up repossessing their aircraft, in which case JetBlue could lease in the aircraft at a lower rate than by buying the company altogether. But there's also no guarantee that the lessors will keep the aircraft in the US market. There's a lot of demand worldwide for narrow-body A320s, especially given Boeing's issues. So we think that a lot of those planes are likely to wind up outside the United States.
And Elaine, I'm also curious, just as someone who covers JetBlue, how costly is this potentially going to be for the airline? What are breakup fees like here?
Yeah, actually, it's not as bad as you think, Josh. So it's a $70 million breakup fee to Spirit that JetBlue has to pay, and they've already made all the payments to shareholders. There was one more that they announced, I think, last week, like Thursday or Friday, that they had one more payment to make that would be paid at the end of the month, but that's done, and then it's a $70 million breakup fee. For JetBlue, well, you may not know, but for JetBlue, we think it's actually not a bad outcome because growing organically will take longer, but they'll be able to do it more cost efficiently.
So that is perspective from Yahoo Finance, and thank you very much for that. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all JetBlue and Spirit, okay? So JetBlue here, this is their in-flight experience. So JetBlue offers... only JetBlue, rather, offers the most legroom and coach, free brand name snacks and drinks, free Wi-Fi, live TV, and movies at every seat, and award-winning service. Now, if you guys are trying to think like, wait a minute, wasn't there another airline? Yes, it was called Virgin America. I never got to board it. I'm pissed. I'm sad. I'm disgusted. I'm in tatters, and my mind cannot fathom the fact that Virgin America is no longer around. So Virgin America was from Sir Richard Branson. It was really cool because they had like this thing called mood lighting. Actually, let me bring up some pictures of Virgin America. I wish it was still. And Alaska Airlines bought out Virgin America. It was quite sad. So I'm going to show y'all this here. So this was Virgin America. Now, it was more on the West Coast, but you see all those tablets there. They had first cabin, main cabin select. It was a very, very nice airline. Very nice airline. Like, this is some of the seats here. Oh yeah, like they did not play a Virgin America. And you see the outfit there. So yeah, that was a very nice airline. I wish that was still around. Actually, you know what? Let's watch this. Hang on, y'all give me a moment. Right, let's watch this real quick. Okay, here we go.
Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I am here at the Orlando International Airport. Today, I will be flying from Orlando to San Francisco on my favorite airline in the world, Virgin America. For over 5 years, Virgin America has been creating an airline that people love. By providing each of their guests with a wow experience, Virgin America has been redefining the airline industry by making air travel fun again. Each aircraft in the Virgin America fleet is brand new and features the latest in-flight entertainment system. In addition, their team members are extremely friendly and their guest services management is outstanding. Today, I look forward to showing you firsthand what makes Virgin America so special. I gotta go get my boarding pass right now, but I'll see you at the gate.
Hi, so I'm going to introduce Virgin America. We're the Orlando base of our station, and personally here in Orlando, we try our best to give the customer, we don't call them passengers, we call them guests, the best experience of a modern aspect of the airline industry. We have revamped everything from technology on our planes to greeting guests in the lobby versus greeting them behind the counter. We're not simply about transferring passengers from one destination to another. We're actually about giving customers and our guests the experience Virgin America has to offer.
I love Virgin America because it's an awesome company to work for. I love the atmosphere. My coworkers and my guests are very friendly. And also, I feel like I'm going to a party every time I go to work. It really doesn't feel like I'm going to work, and I get paid for it. So, and also, I must say, like, our plane is the best plane I've ever seen in my entire life. Everybody else should envy us. And also, our uniforms are just so fabulous. Anyways, I love my company, and if you've never flown on our flight, you should. Thank you.
So, like I said, that's the inside, or that was the inside of the plane. Like I said, one of the nicest airlines I have ever seen. So I'm gonna turn it down because I don't know the music, but that's first class. Okay, so this was a very, very nice airline. This was main cabin select. And the cool thing is here, I think this person is going to speak on it in just a little bit. That red system is really cool. So let's just say that you want to chat with a fellow passenger. You could actually take that pad out and chat with anyone on the plane. You could order food there. You can watch movies there. Anything and everything on that little red system was absolutely amazing. So you can order meals there. You can play music there. Should be somebody speaking here. Yeah, you can chat with other guests, like I said. This was such a novel idea that here's the food here. This is a first class meal. Looks like that is grilled chicken, I guess, and asparagus and the salad. And then Wi-Fi access on every flight. So it was really, really, really cool. But now Republic gave the uniforms for it. And then there should be this guy speaking here.
Hi, my name is Eric, and I am an in-flight teammate here in ITM. That's what we call our flight attendants at Virgin America. I've been here since we started 5.5 years ago in August of 2007. We had 3 cities back then, and now we have 19, going on 21. So it's pretty exciting to have watched everything grow. And I came to Virgin America from real estate, so I had no experience in the airline industry, but I saw the opportunity to be part of something new and exciting, something that was going to be growing, and jumped on the opportunity and never regretted it. So I have awesome coworkers. I love coming to work. I love being able to fly all over the country, and this is where I'm going to be indefinitely. So.
To the United States, and I got the job in Virgin America. really a different airline, very good airline for customers, and it's a little bit more difficult for us in the beginning, but once you get used to, it's the best because we have a different system of working, serving our guests, and it makes the best airline.
My name is Flora Beth, and I work for an organization where I travel once a week to a different state all over the country. So I fly on a lot of airplanes every single week. And I'm not going to lie, every single time that I see my itinerary and it says that I'm flying Virgin, I'm super stoked because it's just an easy flight. It's an easy flight. It's in an awesome terminal in San Francisco. Every time I fly Virgin, it seems like one, the staff is just extra friendly. They're always awesome. They're super attentive. I love that you can just push a button and have them bring you whatever you want. The lighting is nice, you know, everybody looks a little bit better in this light. The seats are always so nice and smooth. Everything's a little bit more spacious. The seats are comfy. You know, you got your TV set up. It's awesome. So, go Virgin.
So that was Virgin America. We'll get back to Sir Richard Branson in a minute because he had a lot to say, but I want to show y'all the different features here. So you do get the free TV and Wi-Fi, things like that. So you get even more, there's a even more room space seat. And then you have brand name snacks there. And the cool thing is free Wi-Fi. So every plane has free Wi-Fi, so you do not have to pay, and then nonstop entertainment on board. So you get movies and more. You get Peacock originals. You get DirecTV and Sirius XM. Now the cool thing is they have a pantry in the middle of I was about to say cruise ship. Lord help. They have a pantry in the middle of the in the middle of the airline, in the middle of the airplane rather. So you can go and pick up snacks all throughout. Now, here is Spirit, okay? So you get one bag, right? So $79 for a 4150 pound bag, 51 to 100 pounds, $125. This is per bag. 63 to 80 linear inches, 150 special items over that. Then you got sporting equipment. Each way, a bicycle, $75, surfboard, $100, maximum 2 surfboards in one bag. Same as check bags, overweight charges may apply, and skis and snowboards as well. Then you got your seats. Spirit sightseeing, check-in free, customer requested seats. Seat assignments $1 to $200, so that's per seat. Big front seats in advance, $12 to $900. Big front seats are onboard upgrades depend on flight length, $25 to $250. Membership, free Spirit membership, free $69.95 for Spirit Savers Club, Saver Club renewal, $69.95. And then other. Okay. So Wi-Fi, you gotta pay $3.99 to $16.99. Streaming, $6.99 to $19.99. $1 to $10 for snacks and drinks. You can print your boarding pass at home for free, but if you print your boarding pass at the airport, it's $25. So you see how much like it costs to do this thing. So when I heard about this, I was actually really excited that, you know, JetBlue and Spirit will collaborate and come together because y'all saw JetBlue's benefits and y'all see Spirit's. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, like if you were approving all these big mergers, y'all can approve that. And honestly, y'all can make a clause in the contract of if this does not, if there's not lower fares on a regular schmegular basis, not regular schmegular being in a government contract, but y'all get what I'm saying. If there's not regular fees for customers, then you will have to pay this fine. Like there's ways around it. So I don't know what y'all are doing with this. I'm not here for it. Not here for it. So, but anyway, let's see here. Oh yeah, I did say Sir Richard Branson, didn't I? Okay, here we go with Sir Richard Branson. Let me switch here. Here we go.
You still have Virgin Atlantic, but you know, it broke my heart to read that you sold Virgin America to Alaska.
I didn't sell Virgin.
Okay, Virgin America was sold to Alaska Airlines.
It broke my heart too. So I think you have this rather strange situation in America that that British people, we can own banks in America, we can own spaceship companies in America, we can own hospitals in America, we can own lots of things, but we're not allowed to own an airline. And this has been a really clever move by the big airlines to try to protect their patch, and they managed to lobby and fight and keep a situation where only people who with American passports can own American airlines. And so when we set up Virgin America, we had to bring in venture capital organizations to own it, and we were a minority shareholder. And sadly, they had an offer they couldn't refuse, and they sold it.
So there goes the cabin with the purple lights. Since you're here, let me ask you this: what's up with the purple light? I mean, am I supposed to feel like I'm walking into a club in South Beach or Ibiza, or is there some other thing at work with the purple light? Because no one else does it.
If you run an exciting thing about starting a company or starting an airline is you take out a big blank sheet of paper and you think, well, this is what you should do, I think.
Exactly.
And you're painting a painting. You're trying to get every single little thing right on that canvas. So, obviously, number one priority is you get the friendliest, best people to work within this canvas, work within your airline. But then every little detail must be right. So when you walk on, you must feel, into an airline, you must feel, wow, I feel at home, I feel welcome, the quality of the seats, everything must be right. And I think that's what the team at Virgin America achieved.
So I am sad that airline is no longer around. So, all right, more coming at you right here on Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here. Okay, so this next story here comes to us from rollingout.com. No charges against Black woman who miscarried in her own bathroom. Justice for Brittany Watts comes in the form of a grand jury not indicting her. So the pregnant woman who suffered a miscarriage at home last September was threatened with a felony in December and won't face charges at all thanks to a grand jury in January. Brittany Watts seemed destined to be charged with abuse of corpse, a fifth-degree felony after miscarrying into a toilet at her home in Warren, Ohio, a city 63 miles southeast of Cleveland. Prosecutors charged her under a statute of Ohio law that punishes the treatment of a human corpse in the way that a person would outrage reasonable family sensibilities or community sensibilities. However, a Trumbull County grand jury had decided against indicting Watts. If the jury had decided to indict, she would have faced a $2,500 fine and up to a year in prison. Many took Watts' treatment as a not-so-veiled threat on women's reproductive rights in the post-Roe v. Wade era, which began when the U.S. Supreme Court struck down federal protections for abortion rights in June of 2022. Between then and Watts' case, some 24 states enacted laws restricting and even criminalizing people seeking abortions and reproductive care, some in cases where the pregnancy is a result of rape or when the mother's life might be endangered. Studies have shown that Black pregnant women are disproportionately criminalized, and Watts' case seemed to be another exhibit on a long list. Rather than engaging in the abortion debate, however, prosecutors tried to be careful not to attack how the pregnancy ended, but what happened with the body. The issue isn't how the child passed away or when the child passed. Warren Assistant Prosecutor Louis Goraldi said it's the fact that the baby was put into a toilet large enough to clog up the toilet, left in that toilet as she went on her day. Advocates for women reproductive rights weren't buying it, dismissing it as a low-key attempt to enforce a chilling effect on anyone who might be considering an abortion. Legal fiasco started when Watts was 21 weeks pregnant and visited Mercy Health St. Joseph Warren Hospital 3 times for medical treatment because abortions in Ohio are legal up to 22 weeks. When she showed up for the final time, no longer pregnant, hospital officials notified the police. The police went to Watts' home and found the fetus remained clogged up in the toilet. A GoFundMe page called Justice for Brittany Watts was created and nearly raised $250,000. That's $250,000. As citizens were outraged that the criminal justice system is being used to punish Miss Watts, who, like thousands of women each year, spontaneously miscarried a non-viable fetus into a toilet and then flushed. The group sent an open letter to the Trumbull County prosecutor last month. As physicians, we are deeply concerned that your actions will deter women who miscarry from obtaining the medical attention they need and deserve. Watts' lawyer thanked the grand jury for doing the right thing. No matter how shocking or disturbing it may sound when presented in a public forum, it is simply devastating the reality of miscarriage. Attorney Tracy Tamiko said, while the last 3 months have been agonizing, we are incredibly grateful and relieved that justice was handed down by the grand jury. Watts can breathe easier now. She thanked her supporters who prayed, those who prayed, sent emails, call, or donate to the GoFundMe page. I want to thank my community, Warren, Ohio. Watts said, I was born here, I was raised here, I graduated high school here. I'm going to continue to stay here because I have to continue to fight. Good morning, Ramel Burton Jackson. Good morning, good to see you. When I first heard this story, I did not know all the details. I was probably like many people, like, oh my God, a baby's down a toilet. What the hell is going on? Why is this happening? I was upset. But if we go back to the article here, it says right here, the legal fiasco. Let me zoom in here. The legal fiasco was started when Watts was 21 weeks pregnant and visited Mercy Health St. Joseph Warren Hospital 3 times for medical treatment because abortions in Ohio are legal up to 22 weeks. When she showed up for the final time, no longer pregnant, hospital officials notified police. So when she showed up for the final time, no longer pregnant, the hospital officials notified police. Personally, I think that decision that the Supreme Court did was stupid as all get out, because that would, and not to mention, like, Republicans are mostly white. There's a few pick me black people in the Republican Party. I remember the National Republican Convention. I said, just because you will be embraced for a moment doesn't mean you'll be received for the experience. And to be honest with you, when they said that women can't have abortions, I'm like, that's like if women told us that if we use our D's and start popping up all these kids, then guess what? You gonna claim each one of them, and that would be telling us what to do with our D. So no man has no right to tell what woman should do or not do with her damn vulva. Sorry, not sorry. Like, the crazy thing to me is this. My they did that, I'm like, do you dumb Republicans realize that all your granddaughter has to do is go on TikTok and say, my grandma doesn't care about reproductive rights, and then all your lobbyists and all of your money goes down the drain? Y'all are stupid. Straight up stupid. Just had to say that. Because I sincerely, and not to mention too, y'all, like the president of the NRA stepped down, and the National Rifle Association stepped down as they are in the midst of an investigation. But yet they can't say that, no, we need to be about universal background checks. And if there are charges, you automatically get your license taken away. But yet the president stepped down. The president of NRA rather stepped down. Okay. But we cool with this behavior, though. But yet we can give away $1 billion in Powerball or Mega Millions. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's roll on. I just had to let y'all know. So as y'all know, Niecy Nash won a Emmy for her role in the Dahmer series on Netflix. And you see that beautiful queen right there. That is the ugly cry of joy that it took that long to finally be recognized. Because we have recognized her for a very long time, but it's different when your industry recognizes you. Niecy Nash Betts won her first Emmy Award on Monday night. And here's the crazy thing, right? She won her first Emmy Award on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Come on now. Talk about Black excellence. She won her first Emmy Award on Monday night for playing the concerned but largely ignored neighbor Glenda Cleveland in the terrifying Netflix limited series Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Read her speech in full below. I'm a winner, baby. I want to thank the Most High for this divine moment. Thank you, Ryan Murphy, for seeing me. Even Evan Peters, I love you. Netflix, every person who voted for me, thank you. And my better half who picked me up when I was good from this work, thank you. And you know who I want to thank? I want to thank me for believing in me, for doing what they said I could not do. And I want to save myself from all these beautiful people. Go on, girl, with your bad self. You did that. Finally, I accept this award on behalf of every Black and brown woman who has gone unheard, yet over police like Linda Cleveland, like Sandra Bland, like Breonna Taylor. As an artist, my job is to speak truth to power. And baby, I'm going to do it to the day I die. Mama, I won. Nash Betts has previously been nominated for Emmy Awards 4 times, including twice in Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series category for Getting On, as well as Best Actress in limited series or movie for 2019's When They See Us. So Niecy Nash Betts, congratulations to you. Like I said, I remember her from Clean House on the Style Network all the way up to where she is now, Claws, that legendary series that put TNT on the map. And she is supposed to be having, let me pull it up because y'all know I keep up to date with anything and everything. Okay, so I just want y'all to know. Let's see here. Where is it? Here it is. Now, this came out in 2020, okay, from the Hollywood Reporter. So, Niecy Nash to host a daytime syndicated talk show. Niecy Nash may be adding talk show host to her resume. CBS television distribution is nearing a daytime syndicated talk show set to be hosted by the Reno 911 and Claws actress. Sources say a presentation will be filmed in the near future for the potential series, which is being co-produced by CBS television distribution and Ben Winston and James Gordon's Full 73. A showrunner has not been determined, and representatives for CBS television distribution declined to comment. Should move forward, it will mark a return to hosting duties for the actress and comedian. Nash previously hosted and earned a daytime Emmy for Style Network's Clean House from 2003 to 2010. More recently, she has guest hosted series including Today and Access Hollywood Live. She also hosted Don't Forget the Lyrics on Fox. I don't know if she is still doing that, but yes, she also has done that. The acting front, Nash continues to remain high demand, including series Reno 911 and its Quibi follow-up, Miss America, Claw, Scream Queens, Never Have I Ever, When They See Us, The Soul Man, Getting On, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, Monster on Netflix, and The Rookie Feds on ABC. That was a great damn show. That should still be on TV. She is repped by William Morris Endeavor. That is a agency in Hollywood. So there's the Creative Arts Agency and there's WME, William Morris Endeavor. So Endeavor and William Morris were two separate agencies, and then they merged together there. Arts First and Jekyll Austin. CBS television distribution also launched the Drew Barrymore daytime syndicated series. The unit Viacom CBS, which is now Paramount, is also behind syndicated hits like Judge Judy, Dr. Phil, who just left TV, his talk show, Entertainment Tonight, Rachel Ray, who also left TV, and The Doctors. I think that's still on TV. Should Nash series move ahead, it would join a roster of syndicated daytime talk show hosted by the likes of Ellen DeGeneres, who left after 19 years, Kelly Clarkson, Tamara Hall, Wendy Williams, who is no longer on TV with Wendy Williams. Winston and Gordon's Full 73 has a long relationship with CBS, where the latter host hosted the network's Late Show. So, and she was also too, hang on y'all, TNT, Niecy, Nash. Look at this. Oh yeah, I keep up to date with anything and everything. That's right. So TNT ordered a late night series pilot from Niecy Nash. So the cabler ordered a pilot for a late night series that Nash will host and executive produce. Currently, the title was Naked with Niecy Nash. The series will see Nash offer advice on love, sex, romance, and relationships with everyday people. Should the project get ordered to series, or shall the if the project will win series, it will mark the first late night series in TNT history. Nash will only be one of only two female late night hosts on network TV, with the other being Samantha Bee, who hosted Full Frontal on fellow Turner Network TBS. I'm so excited to add my voice to late night landscape. Said Nash. Love is the thing we were created for, but it's also the place where we really struggled the most until now. This is going to be a fun and sexy ride. TNT is the perfect partner for me in this endeavor, adding an experienced, amazing executive producer like Sue Murphy to the mix. This was the cherry on top. So yeah, and so she has her own production company called Chocolate Chick as well. So, and this was based off of her seller, It's Hard to Fight Naked, a bestseller, where I think she said a blowjob a day keeps, the man happy. I think she said that in her book. And despite the title, Niecy will be doing the pilot fully clothed. Well, I mean, listen, she wanted to come out in, in a black, negligee. I would not have minded it at all. Hell to the low. But anyway, congratulations to Niecy Nash. That's well deserved. All right. Whoa, we got so much going on this tour. We've been on the highways and byways of possibilities of what could be of this virtual tour for 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 1 second. Glad to have all of you here. All right. So this next story comes to us from Black Enterprise. So I saw this story. I thought this was really interesting. Report reveals best states for racial progress. According to Wallet Hub analysis, Georgia, Texas, and Mississippi are the top 3 states that have achieved racial progress over time. Ahead of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Wallet Hub's 2024 states with the most racial progress ranks points to the South with the most racial progress. According to the analysis, Georgia, Texas, and Mississippi were the top 3 states that have achieved racial progress over time. Wallet Hub's findings were uncovered by measuring the gaps between Black and white residents in the 50 states and the District of Columbia, D.C., across 4 categories: employment and wealth, education, social and civic engagement, and health. So, states with the most racial progress: number 5, Wyoming; number 4, New Mexico, 3, Mississippi; 2, Texas; and number 1, Georgia. The poverty rate for Black Americans was 34.7% in 1968. In 2022, the official poverty rate of the U.S. Black population reached a historic low of 17.1%, according to U.S. Census Bureau data. So, y'all, listen, from 1968 at 34.7% to 17.1%, that's a mighty long way to come, right? So it says here, when people are forced to be preoccupied with more basic elements of survival, thoughts about investing for the future, whether it's their own or that future generations, can seem to be much more abstract and therefore not a priority, Patricia Davis said in the study. She continued, I guess that some of the southern states are probably more successful, as that region is the center of African-American identity and there are more Black people there, which has led to better opportunities to engage in the economic activities that lead to wealth. So here are the top 10 states for racial progress in employment and wealth for 2024. Number 10, North Dakota. Number 9, North Carolina. Number 8, Rhode Island. Number 7, New Jersey. Number 6, Carolina. Number 5, Maryland. Number 4, Alabama. Number 3, Connecticut. Number 2, Mississippi. And number 1, Georgia. Right here, Georgia ranks number 1 on the state's list. Georgia has reduced the gap between the earnings of white and Black Americans over 32% since 1979. This rate marks the most significant reduction in the nation. While Hub said on another note, the Peach State has also decreased the gap in business ownership by over 11% since 2002, and it's among the few states that have reduced the poverty of Black residents. It is a sense of pride that Georgia is at the top of the list, particularly since it's the birth and cradle of the civil rights movement. Andrea Waters King, president of the Drum Major Institute, a civil rights think tank, told Axios she is also the daughter-in-law of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Texas is ranked number 2 as the nation's leader in reducing the gap in health insurance between Black and white residents. Lone Star State saw more than a 13% reduction rate since 1995 and a decrease in the education gap. And then Mississippi, at number 3, Mississippi has seen the highest reduction in the poverty rate gap by nearly 27% since 1970. It also leads the nation in closing the gap in high school education. It remains ambitious in closing the gaps in healthcare, entrepreneurship, and equality in voter turnout. So there you go. So if you guys are looking for places for racial progress, there are your top 10 cities. Once again, North Dakota coming in at number 10, number 9, North Carolina, number 8, Rhode Island, number 7, New Jersey, number 6, North Carolina, number 5, Maryland, number 4, Alabama, number 3, Connecticut, number 2, Mississippi, number 1, Georgia. There you go. So yes, I'm gonna turn off my camera because I've done the whole show for an hour. Oh man, I really do love doing this show. I really, really do. It's a good time. It is a good time. By the way, y'all, yes, I did see what I saw that Tasha K is being investigated by the Department of Justice. Gonna go in here and say hi real quick. Oh, she just ended it 46 minutes ago. Okay, I will tune into that a little bit later. But glad to have all of you here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, good stuff. Really, really good stuff. So, 2 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here. Like I said, I really do enjoy doing this show, being able to give you guys, different, give you guys different perspectives that maybe you haven't seen before. Maybe things that you wish you knew about, but that you didn't know. So. But yes, glad to have y'all here. Yes, indeed. Glad to have all of you here. Let me see something here. Jasmine Brand. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just chilling right now. Those are the top 10 states for racial progress and employment and wealth, according to Wallet Hub. This story came to us from Black Enterprise, blackenterprise.com. Glad to have y'all here, son. And by the way, I am getting y'all show ready for tonight. Just kind of figure out what stories to do. It was fun to kind of put the stories in the description box so you guys could see what stories I'm thinking about and all that stuff. But y'all also know if there is breaking news, the thumbnail will change because I believe in being timely with what's going on as well. So, but yes, 2 people in the building. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all you here. Hey, everybody. I am right here with all of you. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. Glad to have you here. Oh, my Lord. So, and y'all cannot wait for y'all to see tonight's show because I found some stuff. I found a story that I really am excited about. I actually kind of got on it already this morning. But I will tell y'all about that 6 o'clock. I don't want to give it away. Okay, I don't want to give it away, but well, you guys will see the link in the description box of what the story is. But I'm very excited. It's your opening top story. But yeah, I'm excited, and I think it's going to be a good move for television. A lot of things coming to TV, y'all. A lot of things are coming to the television. So yes, indeed. So but yeah, we're just chilling. Let me drop the link here if you guys want to come up. I know some of you may be at work, so you may not be able to come up, but we are very consistent over here of being able to allow y'all to have a voice on the channel because, like I said, there is no channel without all of you. I really do mean that sincerely. Let me type in, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Again. LOL. Okay, let me do this. The link is pinned. If you guys want to come on up, feel free there. Listen, every show is different with me. I try my very best to make sure that whatever we do here, that we try to make sure that it is something different, something new. Now you may see repeat topics, but there always will be a new take on something. So I know that y'all been seeing Young Miami in the most recent, editions of Virtual Tour Live, and it's like, oh my God, you're gonna get off of her. It's like, well, listen, she put herself in the news, so guess what? She's got the right to be talked about. But no, seriously, I wish her well, but like, oh Lord, when you try to prove your worth to people, it's only gonna make people hate on you more. Like, just saying, so but yes, indeed. So hey, everybody. We are live on tour still. Glad to have y'all here. Glad to have y'all in the building. All right, let me get this good news story up for y'all, and then we'll be ready to head on out here. I'll still be up for at least a little bit now. Let me see. Let me see. Goodnewsnetwork.org. I do really love goodnewsnetwork.org. It's really a good website. Let's see here. Oh, here's a good story that I think will make some people very happy. Let's see here. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. This comes to us from Good News Network. Cape Verde becomes the first African country in 50 years to eradicate malaria. How about that? That is really, really a vibe I can get down with there. Oops, sorry, y'all. So it says here, becoming the first Saharan African country to eliminate malaria in half of a century, Cape Verde has gone 3 years without a single case of transmission. Malaria most people who pass away every year, and now that complex phenomenon of various parasites and mosquitoes has been quelled. Should it stay that way, owing to the fact that Cape Verde is is a nation of islands? Indeed, all international travelers and migrants have free access to malaria doses, which has been one of the nation's strategies for controlling the spread of the parasite. Active mosquito control has also helped, as well as a general rise of standard testing and treatment. This success reflects the hard work and dedication of countless health professionals, collaborators, communities, and international partners. As a testimony to what can be achieved through collective commitment to improving public health. Cape Verde's health minister, Dr. Philoma Contocavs, told the British Broadcasting Channel, the British Broadcasting Corporation, rather. Mauritius, another island nation in the African seas, was the last country to eliminate malaria, doing so in 1973. Not needing the natural benefits of islands and oceans, the Lao People's Democratic Republic was recently hailed by the World Health Organization, or WHO, for its successful eradication of the disease lymphemic phlebitis. Known as elephantitis, it's a debilitating parasite disease spread by mosquitoes. For centuries, this disease has afflicted millions of people worldwide, causing pain, severe disability, and social stigmatization. Lao PDR is the 18th country in the Asia and Pacific tropics to have eradicated the disease from their society, proving that determined measures can succeed against it even among low-income countries. It's also the second neglected tropical disease that the country has eliminated, following the elimination of trachoma as a public health problem in 2017. To eliminate the disease, which by 2002 was an endemic in only one southern Lao province, Atapu, local health authorities and partners have given preventive medication to at-risk communities from 2012 to 2017. Elimination efforts also benefited elimination efforts also benefit from activities to reduce malaria and fatigue, include distribution of long-lasting insecticide treated nets and health education campaigns. Our country's achievement has been made possible through years of collective efforts by dedicated health workers working together, together with support from the World Health Organization, or WHO, and partners, said Dr. Bonfig Pomolemesif, the health minister of Lao DPRS ceremony celebrating his ministry's efforts. Well, congratulations to Cape Verde, eradicating malaria, and to that whole beautiful part of the world. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Such a big deal. See, we need more stories like that. So I'm gonna drop that in the chat for y'all if you guys want to share that story there. That's basically about it for me. I have really enjoyed this morning show. I hope you guys enjoyed this morning show. Of course, there will be another show for you guys tonight at 6 p.m. I'm getting the thumbnail ready for that. I'm just waiting for some more destinations to pop up to see where we will go here. I'm going to stay on just for a little bit longer, not too much longer, though. But yes, like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all of you here. So let me stop sharing the screen, and I'm going to turn off my mic. I'm still right here, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. One love, much love, all love. I am still here. Hey, still here, still chilling. Got done with the show not too long ago, but yeah, just chilling. Glad to have y'all here. Well, all right, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and head out here. But listen, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please replay this because it was such a good show. And I will see you all tonight at 6 o'clock. Enjoy the fireworks for the day that is happening right from the space, right here, right now. One love, much love, all love. See you guys tonight, 6 p.m. Bye.